Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a video about what I eat when I'm traveling and what I ate, especially when I was in Greece. It's not a what I eat in a day, it's more of what I eat in a week. I am only sharing my dinners of that week simply because these were the most original meals I had when I was in Greece last weekend. We were staying at this big resort and we had breakfast and dinner included in our stay, and before going there I had no idea what I was gonna be able to find and eat as a vegan. I knew breakfast and dinner were gonna be buffet style dinners, and I was pretty sure that I was gonna be able to find vegan options, and that was the case. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I feel like it's holiday time right now. I bet a lot of you or some of you are going on holidays, whether it's with your family or with friends or with your boyfriend, partner, whatever. Don't worry about it, you'll be able to eat vegan wherever you go, and that's why I wanted to share my experience eating vegan in Greece. At the hotel where we were staying, at the breakfast buffet, there was lots of things that were vegan, like bread and peanut butter and cereal. There was no vegan milk. However, as soon as I told them that I was a vegan, they bought soy milk for me, and if I wanted it, I just could ask the person that was working there and they would bring it for me from the kitchen. And obviously fresh fruits, so there was always watermelon and melon and apple, bananas, pears and oranges. I would always pick some fruit, usually eat a lot of melon or watermelon if it was tasty, and that's what I would have for breakfast. It wouldn't change so much from at home, so I was just eating fruit. There was the possibility of making muesli or oatmeal because there was oats there, so yeah, there was tons of options, and it wasn't hard at all. For lunch, I also bought fruit. We went to the supermarket with my mom and I just bought a bunch of fruit, local fruit like peaches. It lasted me through the whole week, and I had fruit to snack on during the day. And then at dinner there would be a buffet, which was a lot smaller than the breakfast buffet, but there was quite a few options. The first night we arrived, I didn't film it, but there was two vegan options. There was a salad, which was beans salad, that was fully vegan, and there was also potatoes that were vegan. So I had this bean salad and potatoes. These were the two only things that were vegan in the buffet. It was totally fine with me. The food was delicious. Before actually taking food from the buffet, I asked the guy who was working there if he could just show me, like, to tell him first of all that I was a vegan and I wasn't eating any animal products, but also to ask him what is it in the buffet that I can eat, you know. And so the things he weren't so sure about, he asked in the kitchen, and they made sure that what I was eating was vegan. So they were really accommodating, very nice, very friendly, very kind. And then as soon as I told him that I'm a vegan and I don't eat any animal products, he asked me for how long I was going to stay, and I stayed for a whole week. So he said that he was going to ask in the kitchen if they were going to be able to make more vegan options for me in the dinner buffet, so that I would have food to eat every night and I wouldn't feel restricted or anything like that. So they were really, really nice. So the second night they made a baked salad, which was like a coleslaw with green cabbage, red cabbage and carrots, which was really delicious, and it had a mustard dressing and lemon juice. It was very, very simple, very yummy. And they also made saffron rice, which was delicious. I hadn't had saffron rice in a really long time, and I really like this spice. And there was corn in it as well, that was really delicious. And they also made roasted vegetables and mushrooms for, like, as an appetizer and starter, and I ate it with the rice and the salad, and it was really, really good. There was roasted eggplants, zucchini, onions, mushrooms, a bunch of stuff. So it was really, really yummy. And also, one thing I wanted to say is the food, the plates that I'm going to show you. Usually I only filmed one plate, but I ate about 2 to 3, sometimes even 4 plates like it was on what I'm showing to you guys, so I didn't just eat one plate, because sometimes I'm eating a lot of salad as well and it's not really filling, so I ate a lot. I really ate a lot, plus yeah, the food was delicious. They were making food for me, so I really wanted to show them, like, thank you, I really love the food. And also I'm very hungry, like, you know, I eat a lot in general. So just so you know, I eat multiple portions of every plate that I show you. I didn't just eat one plate. On the third night, there was a huge green salad, and I was so happy to eat greens, and it was really hot there, so it's really nice to have salad. And they'd made this stuffed tomatoes with rice inside, and there was also vegetables, and it was really, really yummy. I really loved that. I think I'm gonna do it again at home because it really tasted amazing. On the following night, there wasn't a lot of vegan options. There was this Greek salad that had no feta cheese that I could eat, which wasn't that much, and it wasn't gonna just fill me up. Like, I would have been fine just eating salad, but I would have needed a lot of it. And the day before, while I was at the pool, one of the guy from the hotel came to me and he's like, hey, I've heard you're a vegan, is it you? And I was like, yes. And he's like, yeah, we bought soy milk for you, we bought tofu and special bread for you. Even if I'm pretty sure the other bread they had was vegan, they bought separate bread for me, which was very, very, very kind of them. So since that night there wasn't a lot of vegan options in the buffet, there was just this Greek salad with no feta cheese. I did ask if they could bring me the bread and the tofu that they had told me, because that bread and tofu that they bought were more for breakfast. I don't feel like eating bread usually for breakfast, so I just had fruits most of the time, and so I asked them if they could bring it to me for dinner. So as long as you're being nice to them and explain a little bit more like how you eat, your lifestyle, and that you're like, show that you're grateful, like, I'm really happy you got this for me, but would it be possible if I could have that for dinner? Then on the following night there was again there was two salads. There was the coleslaw and the green salad, so it was amazing because that day was like the hottest one and I was just craving salad, so it was great. I was so happy to have salads. They also made these spring rolls, which are fried. I am aware of that, and I usually don't eat fried food, and these were vegan. I only ate one of them because I just never eat fried foods, and I really dislike the taste of fried foods. So if it's like in a pan with a little bit of oil, I'm fine with it, but like when it's deep fried dough or things like this, I really don't like it. So I ended up giving the other one to my mom. And so I had a lot of potatoes that night. There was tons of potatoes, and I missed potatoes so much when I was there. I mean, there was potatoes like twice, but I eat potatoes every day and like steamed ones. So yeah, I was really happy to have potatoes there, and it was really, really delicious. So I had maybe like 3 or 4 plates of salads and potatoes, and it was really delicious. Oh, and they also had made this tomato pasta dish, which I also had a little bit of. As I said in the previous video, I quit gluten in the winter, like early spring, and I've been feeling a lot better off of it. But I do still eat it once in a while. As long as it's small portions, I'm totally fine with it. It's when I eat lots of it that I get bloated and my tummy hurts. So talking of gluten, the following night there was only one vegan option on the buffet, and it was a beans and tomato sauce dish. The guy said, for you, we can make vegetables, and I can also make you tomato pasta. So I was like, okay, great, thank you so much. And yeah, I'd love to have both of them. So he brought me this huge plate of tomato pasta. I think on the video you can't see so well how big that was, but it was a lot of pasta. It was pretty deep. And it was really delicious, but it was just way too much for me, and there was no salad or greens that night, so that didn't help with digestion especially, and I was totally fine. It's just I ate too much. The gluten really hurt my stomach. The pasta tasted delicious. It was great. It was just I'm not used to eating so much pasta in one sitting. After the pasta dish, I also had vegetables. He brought steamed broccoli and cauliflower to me, which was so nice to eat steamed vegetables there, and I hadn't had broccoli and cauliflower in a really long time, so it was really delicious. I just had that with lemon juice and more of this beans and tomato sauce thing. I also ate a slice of bread, which, you know, with the pasta I kind of like went overboard with the gluten that night, and because I was really hungry, and in the end I just really suffered a lot for a few hours after this. Just made sure I was drinking a lot before going to bed, and the next day I was pretty much fine. So, but yeah, I did eat a lot that day. And then on the last night, they again brought more cauliflower and broccoli, and there was this Greek salad without feta cheese that was there as well again. Some grilled vegetables, but they were grilled a little differently this time. Also in the buffet this night, there was the pesto pasta, which was really delicious. I hadn't had pesto pasta in a really long time, so I was really happy to eat it. I just made sure I ate a little less pasta than the previous day, not to have stomachache again, and I was completely fine that night. I ate a lot of salad and vegetables with it, so I was totally fine. And yeah, I had a bunch of plates of these because since I was eating a lot of vegetables, it wasn't really filling me up, so I ate a lot also that night. So that's pretty much it. That's all I ate during that week in Greece. The food there was delicious. It was very simple, like there wasn't like tons of options. It wasn't boring at all. I'm used to eating like seriously the same thing every day, so for me there was a lot of variety that week. Yeah, it was very healthy for restaurant and hotel food. So I was very blessed with that, and also with their team members there who really were so nice to me. And I made sure at the end of the week that I went to talk to the chef to thank him for everything that they cooked for me, because they truly made an effort and they really did their best with what they knew. They're not trained to cook vegan foods. I was very thankful for them and how well they treated me. I've rarely been treated so well in any hotel. So yeah, it was very nice and very lucky, and I didn't even like call before going there, so it was pure surprise. I just went there and figured it out while I was there. So that's what I ate in Greece. So I hope this video is helpful. I hope you're having amazing summer break. If you're going anywhere this summer, don't worry about it. You'll find vegan options, especially if you're going to Greece. People there are very accommodating. I just wanted to show that it's easy to travel as a vegan, and even if you travel in other countries and your family's not a vegan, all these things that might scare you in the beginning, there's no need to worry. Now the world is changing and people are getting aware of it, and you'll be surprised, probably in a positive way. So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any recommendations or questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll make sure to reply to them, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!